Awesome! Welcome, Exiles, to Conan Exiles. We are all exiles here, okay, and warriors to boot. So I'm Ariyanna Moon, your chief exile of the clan something or other. Anyway, we're gonna check out Conan Exiles. Okay, so this game's been out a few days now. I've played just a little bit, but I want to jump in here with you. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, look, gamers, just like it, we love cosplay. If you're playing a game, you're putting yourself in there. You are imagining yourself in the game as the player. Whether it was Link or Mario or boy, I drew a huge blank. Link, Mario. Some gamers love to cosplay, and some cosplayers love to game. And that overlap is amazing when it comes to games like this that are full RPGs. You can really get into character. You get to build and shape your character as you want. So today I am doing gaming and cosplaying because it's just fun. It's awesome. And this is what I would consider like casual cosplay, because like, hey, I'd go to Kroger and buy my groceries like this. Sure. So I wanted to get all excited and hyped up for you guys because I just am really hyped up and excited to play this game. And I don't know if you can see over my shoulder there on my top shelf, I like to put a little vignette to honor the game as to maybe where I'm at or what I'm doing in it. So like you'll see later in the game, there are these eggs and they become your lifeline to food in the beginning, and these plants and the rocks. And oh, let me just jump in the game and show you what I mean. I have done a single player on my own machine. It's just me. I like to play at a nice casual pace and check it all out and go slow. I like to not die. I think, death, there's not permadeath here, but I like to not die, so I think it helps. So far in the game, you don't, I have it set so I don't lose everything, because it's hard enough to have to start over, and I'm trying to learn the game, and the game isn't an alpha stage right now, so I have my personal game set that I don't lose everything on death. Now, maybe I can go back and change that setting later, but to get started, I just want to enjoy the game, and I'm letting you know up front. That's how I set it up. I have it as regular XP, all that stuff is going through. So sorry about that. So I've played a little bit, and I've got me a little hut going. It's really nice and homey. The fiber bedroll is your respawn point. So you want to get that down first and foremost, and you make it out of plants. Well, I may be getting ahead of myself. Some of you may have already seen this. I didn't want to start the game out just like new character development and all that stuff. I wanted to just get you in the game with me. So I'd advanced a little bit. I've made some boxes. In each box, I have some supplies. We'll talk about those as we go through the game, because you've got some basics. If you've ever played a survival RPG, a lot of the things are similar. So you got fiber and wood and sticks and okay. All right, so this is in this box. In this wooden box, I was keeping stone, but I used most all of my stone to build my walls and to build my little hatch. We've got iron stone that you can eventually smelt to make weapons. We have a repair hammer, so you can repair your walls. I haven't been attacked yet, and I have made arrows. I went down the path to make a bow and arrow because I like distant combat. I don't really want to do melee combat. I like to keep my distance, so I went down the path for bows and arrows. In this box, you have seeds. You'll collect seeds in the plants. You have animals. I've killed a few gazelles, which is awesome. That's another way to get meat, but we'll get into all that later. I just giving you an overview. Putrid meat is what happens when you can't cook your meat fast enough. It spoils. And that's, true to reality. All right, then we have our bedroll, and of course we made a campfire. And in the campfire, you put sticks for burning, and it has these directions over here to the side. You can see it's kind of self-explanatory. Put the wood in, put the meat in, turn it on, cook a while, and you get yummy, yummy warm meat that fills your belly. Now, let me tell you, this doesn't pause when you are in the menu. You are in real time all the time. Because even if you're on a single player server, you can't hit escape and sit here and take a bathroom break. Go get some water, tea, coffee, soda. Nope. You will die of hunger or thirst if you are gone too long. This does not pause the game. So, keep that in mind if you are playing. That happened to me. Kind of sucked because I died of thirst. And I was right by the river when it happened. So that doesn't pause the game at all. You have to actually come out and come back in. So let's pop upstairs right quick. I just, before I did this, learned the stairs recipe. And it looks fantastic. I'm just going to sit here and do a panoramic view and let you look at it and just take a moment to enjoy what the developers have done in making this game. This is a pre-alpha. This is the first one they've put out so far. And it looks really good. Come on around. My mouse is sticking a little bit. And then I build up next to a rock for added shelter. Look up there. Ooh, see that spire up there at nighttime? That burns. So when you start out back here, if you can see on my mouse. You start out somewhere back here. I didn't exactly look when I started, or maybe you start right here. Could be right here, could be over here somewhere. Anyway, so I've made my way. When I started grabbing resources because I know in a survival game, that's the first thing. They give you this safe zone where you can pick up a lot of stuff and you just grab and go. And then that's when I noticed my water and my food was starting to dwindle. So, buddy, I just hightailed it. I just started running and I ran where I started seeing trees. That's what I followed because usually where there's trees, there's water, there's life. Because everything else was a desert. Okay, so I hightailed it to the west. I don't even know what prompted me to go that way. When I first started, I didn't even look at the map. I had no clue. I just started running. And I found water over here. Can't really tell on the map what things are at the moment. I guess as you play the game and you learn what they are, you will see and get to know the landmarks and what things look like. To me, this looks like a bunch of desert. So this is where we're at currently, and there's the city and all this stuff that it will take me so long to explore. This is the fabulous thing about this game, is to get started and going, there's so much to look at and see and do just in your first several hours. I've played 4 hours, and this is as far as I've gotten. So I built my rooftop with the stairs. I do plan to build walls. They have walls with windows. And of course, as any good builder, I want windows so I can see out. Not sure if the enemy can shoot through the windows. The only enemies in the game currently for me are NPCs. So, and these guys, and I have yet to defeat one of these guys. They're like really hard-shelled turtle, tough. So we will see about taking them off. And there's a bunny rabbit in the middle of the little grassy area. Could use him. You can eat him. He makes barbecue or something. But I have not taken on one of those big guys yet. We'll go do that in a little bit. Let's go see what else. So we're going to hop down from here. I could hop down here. This is why I love the rocks. I build out here for additional shelter. And I plan to go up and maybe connect to that. But again, like I said, it was just luck that I happened to run over here by this water. We'll hop down here. So your keys are typical WASD, move, sprint, run, that kind of thing. And I've got my pickaxe in my hand because I'm collecting rock. I have bow and arrow. I do not know if I can take that dude. My thing right now is run. Because I don't want to die, and I'm a chicken. I did build this little thing here. And I can now build pillars, and I was going to build some pillars to hold it out. Because I don't know in the physics of the game how far out you can build before things fall. So, but right now I just have a 2x4 there. Let's go over here. Enough of all that stuff. This water, I just love these games have become so beautiful. They are very immersive. You feel like you're in it, All right, see, now this is a little bit of a glitch. Right here, you can pick up these eggs, hence my eggs in the background. Let's pick these up. There's a nest here. It should be a nest here, but the nest is glitched out right now. And when I first started the game, there was a nest, and there were 3 mama turtles. They are so cute, and they made the cutest little sound. But as I logged out of the game, and I logged back in, the mama turtles don't show up anymore. But the daddy turtles, which I think that's what they are, they're the males of the species, and they kind of protect this area. They are still around. Actually, one of them spawned on the beach last time, just out of nowhere, right in front of me, and killed me. I'm picking up stone. That's what I'm doing now. You walk up to things on the beach. Like, this is a driftwood branch. You pick that up. You need that to make arrows. E allows you to pick things up. And if you look on the right-hand side of the screen down there, it tells you I picked up 1 and I have 60 in my inventory. And this is all I've done. My first 4-6 hours of the game, I have collected resources, because this is how you actually build your XP, is by picking up resources and crafting the few things that you can craft in the beginning, like the pickaxe, the regular axe. You can make a water skein. If you get the hides, you can get, and the rope twine you make from the bushes over here. You have to be careful here in the bushes, because those guys like to sneak in behind these bushes, and you can sometimes see them. Mostly, you need to listen. And of course, I'm just yakking here, talking to you guys. I may not hear one of them sneak up on me, but that's okay. I can run. I'm very good at running. So you press E, and you're basically harvesting plant fiber, as you can see there on the right-hand side of the screen. You're probably hearing the clicking of my keyboard. I'm sorry about that. I haven't come around to editing that kind of stuff out yet. So you pick, you harvest. Let's go ahead, we'll chop a tree down. If you will notice at the, I can't do the mouse right now. At the top of the screen you have a heart, the lightning bolt, the water, the food, XP, and an anvil. That anvil is how much you are carrying. The others are pretty self-explanatory. The lightning bolt is your stamina. And I've got pretty good stamina until I start running. Then you can always build these up, and I will show you when we get to the menu when I level up. I've got a little ways to level up though. It has night and day. It is getting on night. As you can see, the shadows are starting to come in. That's sun setting over there. And I'm going to keep collecting, because this is what you do. If the rocks are too big to pick up, it tells you, and it would help if I had the right tool in my hand. So, and if it breaks, this is cool. Okay, some games you've got to sit here and craft, and it takes a while. Press the number, bam, it's in your hand. Love that. As long as you've got the supplies in your hand to do it. So that's kind of quick and easy. Of course, that could all change. This is the alpha that I feel like it's being really easy. This area is very nice for a beginner player. And if you've never played a survival game, I think this is a kind of a fun game to get into, because if you can make it to this area, the only enemies I've encountered are those brutes over there. The Ninja Turtles of this world. There are, at night, I will show you, there are people around here. Look across the way over there. See that in that camp? Those are other people, which they're unfriendlies. And I haven't gone over to introduce myself yet, because I bet you, remember, I'm an exile. They're not going to like me very much. So, I'm not going over there to be neighborly, not taking any pies or cakes or coffees or anything like that just yet. And I love this tree. That's not a tree you can chop down, I don't think. But it's just beautiful. You can go in the water. We'll cross here. There's more of these animals over here. I've explored this just a little bit, but not a lot. Seriously. I kind of keep to myself and just want to recover from being on that cross, hanging up and drying out in the sun. So I'm just sitting here doing my thing. But it is getting on nighttime, and we will go back exploring in a little bit. Right now, I'm going to take us back over to our little island. Nice little place. And I'm just going to keep gathering resources. And I will just pop in and out with you as I do that. And if something exciting happens and comes along, then we will go through it together. So until then, good night. Okay, jumping back in here. If you saw that, it says you're carrying too much and cannot move. Well, that's a problem. It's getting on night, I can't see, and I cannot move. So one thing I can do, this is why I also like being the archer, I can make myself more arrows if I've got the resources, and I do. So I come over here to my crafting menu, and I'm doing this really quickly, and I know I'm talking really quickly because I don't want to get caught out here at night with those Ninja Turtles on here. So I go to craft, and I craft these. As they craft, they'll use up the resources. Now, they still have a weight. If you look here, you'll see they have a weight. But they weigh less than the resources I use because they do use up some of the resources. So once it crafts it, my weight just dropped. And now I can move again. And it is night. I'm still chopping on that rock I left you at. And I can still take, I don't want to do this too much because I don't want to get caught. I'm going to head back to our little hut. You see, it's dark. I mean, I have a little bit of light with my torch. And not far from me, everywhere you see those little lights, that is somebody else's encampment. That's that spire we saw up there on the other side. So we're going to sprint back to our little hut. And I can eventually make torches, outdoor torches that I can put up here. Oh, I hear something. I don't know if you heard that. Let's just go in our hut for a few minutes. Take a look. Okay. If you notice, we're hungry. Getting hungry. So it probably would be a good idea to have a bite to eat. So I'm coming into my menu. I've gathered some of the eggs. They're shellback eggs. So the creatures are not Ninja Turtles. They're shellbacks. We'll call them Ninja Turtle shellbacks then. But anyway, you go to use them. I think splits the inventory. You can drop them info. Gives you a little thing here and tells you about them. If you want to read that, you can pause and read that. My torch burned out. That's okay. We're in our hut. We're safe for now, I suppose. We are going to use the eggs, and you eat it, and you're a little less hungry. We also have grubs, a handful of insects. See the durability? The durability does go down as they don't last forever because it's food. They're not going to keep. So you use them, and I'm guessing depending on durability how much they satiate your hunger. So we're going to eat all of our grubs. Oh, yummy. Tasty grubs. Okay, we are still slightly on the hunger side. So we're going to eat these eggs. All gone. We're about half. Not bad. Once you get started in the game and you get out here and you start looking around, you will eventually gather enough to not starve to death. And as you get your XP up and you get a weapon of your choice, they have an axe, a hammer, a maul, the bow and arrow, you will be able to hunt and kill a few things to get more. So my torch went out and I have the resources on me. I'm just going to press my 8 and boom, there I have a torch. Let's put some things away. Ooh, I don't have much because I made those arrows. And they're down here on my bar. They don't stack in your inventory. I have to actually move them to my inventory. My weight is 16 on those, and I've got a lot of stuff on me. So I'm going to you press shift and hold shift to move a desired amount of what you have on you. So I'm going to and you hold shift and drop it, and it allows you to choose how much you want to move. I'll move off 12 stone. That's fine. Let's put that there. And let's take half of the arrows because we don't need all of the, oops, I let go of shift. I don't need all of those on me right now. And that drops my weight just a little bit. Now, I also have stairs because I accidentally made an extra set of stairs. And I have 2 stone pillars that I want to place out front. We'll do that in daylight. This box, I don't have enough plant fiber to really bother putting away, but I will put half of this wood away. Okay. Let's just put the rest of that too. I didn't hold the shift key down. That annoys me. I have to hold that key down the entire time for it to do that. So that dropped our weight a little bit as well. In this box, the seeds and things, let's just go ahead and put that stuff away. Okay. I don't want to bore you with all this stuff. So, is it daylight? It looks like it's bright enough outside. We're going to put our torch away. There's no need to burn it if we don't need it. Open the door. Looks fine. Actually, I could have went upstairs, too. Take a look. Because that guy likes to jump me right here sometimes. See? But he's over there. Let's put our pillars up. I don't know if we need them, but... Okay. Got them. And we're going to put... Keeping an eye on him. I guess you won't go exactly on the corner, so we'll put you there and there. Okay. Now I feel a little bit better about that. Closed door. I've played enough horror games. Jumps. Yeah, always close your door behind you. Always close your door. Okay. Now, I said we were going to go get some... We got to go pick up some more. Look at this. The eggs respawn without the nest. It's just a glitch. It'll be fine. We can get them. Where is he? Okay. Going away? Good enough. Because we're hungry. Let's eat those. See? Now we're almost full. Oh, but we need water. So, the reason I'm so glad I'm near water, pop down here. I've got my water skin on number 6. I just go here. I can press E, and it will drink the water. But it will not fill up my water skin. If I tap 6... Well, I don't... Get up here, maybe? Press 6. Well, it won't choose the water scheme. I don't know why. That's another glitch. Because see, if press 3, press 6, it's not highlighting. There's my axe skin. We'll figure it out later. Let's not get jumped from behind with him. They hurt. I mean, they hurt really bad. He would kill me. I see no reason to die. I mean, except for your amusement. Which, I know that's, you know, everybody's like, oh, that's the funniest part of playing is watching people do stupid stuff and die. Well, I don't play that way. I try to play smart. Oops, how about wrong? I don't know, maybe I could have used pickaxe for that. So back to gathering resources and building experience points. What an amazing introduction to Conan Exiles! In the next episode, we will explore deeper and farther into these hostile desert lands and see what the wilds that await us. Thank you guys so much for watching, and give a like to support my channel if you're enjoying what you're seeing here, and subscribe to explore with me on these further adventures of Conan Exiles. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye! The owner here bruises on grog. We don't ask what goes in it. How about you, thirsty patron? What's going on? The grog here's so bad, I may as well be drinking me own piss. Come to think of it, I could drink me own piss once. Won an engine out of the deal.